Paul Lambert out at Villa. Who are Villa going to get in? Let me say a very good morning to a Villa player now on loan, of course, at Derby County, who's doing very well, banging the goals in. Darren Bent joins us. Darren, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Darren, obviously enjoying your time at Derby at the moment. Watch you, and the goals are coming. It's great.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, to be fair. The team playing well, which always helps. The manager come and got me, give me the opportunity to come and play some games, and yeah, the rewards are paying off.
Now, I would imagine at the moment, Darren, I don't know what the deal is at Derby, but it's all changed, or it's going to be all changed at Villa now. Paul has left the club. We don't know who's going to come in yet, but is that a problem for you at the moment? Because Derby pushing like mad for a return to the Premiership, of course, where everyone wants to play the football, and suddenly you might find yourself, I don't know, being recalled. So is this a problem for you at the moment?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not quite sure about the details of the agreement, but obviously for now, at the moment, I'm still a Derby player, and we've got a big FA Cup game this weekend, which I'm concentrating on, and it's nice to be getting minutes under my belt, to be fair. So obviously that part of it, me going back to Aston Villa, is out of my hands, to be honest. But obviously all I can say is obviously I'm a Derby County player at the moment, and I'm enjoying my time here, and yeah, it's nice to be playing.
Darren, you've always scored goals where you've been, and a lot of Villa fans have been texting in and emailing and saying, look, what is going on? Benteke in the bench, Bent at Derby scoring goals. What? No wonder we can't score. Is it a surprise, Darren, or did you feel that you weren't given a good enough chance at the Villa?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there was no secret the fact that I hardly played under Paul. But at the end of the day, football's a matter of opinions, and obviously he had his opinion and he didn't want to play me, and obviously I sent out on loan to Derby, and Steve McLaren's obviously chose to play me, and the goals are going in. But Aston Villa's a massive football club, fantastic football club, and it's just a shame that where they are in the table. But I'm sure whoever comes in there will do a good job, and I'm sure the guys will get them out of there because there's good enough players there to do that.
Yeah, they've got the players to survive, Darren, and the next few games coming up, they're not against the big boys, with the greatest respect. They're games that they can pick up points and get themselves out that bottom three. So, whoever goes in has got is going to a great football club with a decent squad.
Yeah, as I said, there's some good players there. There's some real good top players there, to be honest, who maybe are low on a bit of confidence, but on any given day they can beat anyone, especially with the supporters there as well. I mean, it's full most weeks at Villa Park, and as I said, it's a fantastic football club, and with some big games coming up, I'm sure the players will be able to turn it around, and then we start looking the right direction in the league table.
Darren, lack of goals for Villa, is it because maybe Paul's tactics are too cautious, overcautious, not going out to take the game to the opposition, or why is there lack of goals at Villa?
You know what? To be honest, I couldn't even tell you. To be honest, I mean, I've not been there for the best part of 3 months now. To be honest, I've not really been paying much attention, but at the same time, I think one of them things, sometimes people get low on confidence. When strikers, me being a striker myself, if you're not scoring goals, your confidence is a bit low. And, Christian for Aston Villa is a massive footballer. He's got a great record. I think it's like 1-2 Aston Villa. So obviously if he's not scoring, his confidence might transcend to the rest of the team, and they might think, oh, what we're going to do. But, as I said, he's a fantastic footballer, I think. And I think the moment that first goal goes in, he'll be flying again, I think.
Yeah.
When you, Darren, when you look at obviously the managers that are around, you're playing under at the moment the experience of Steve McLaren. The other night you were against the youth of Eddie Howe's side at Bournemouth. Villa. You know what Villa need to stay in the Premiership, and with those new TV rights, how important it is. What do you think they need? Do they need an experienced manager, or do they need perhaps a younger, fresher approach?
I just think maybe they need. Maybe, as you said, a fresher approach, really. I mean, I don't know who they've got in mind, to be honest, about becoming the next manager. But, yeah, I think someone needs to go in there with obviously a bit of freshness, maybe mix things up a little bit and just try something new. Because, obviously, they're in a tough position. They're not quite sure who's going to come in, who's going to get the job. So I think if someone comes in with fresh ideas, new tactics, it might just give the whole place a lift, including the supporters and the staff and everyone who's associated with the club. Yeah.
Now, Darren, it looks as if you're going to get a run of games now. Tough cup tie against Reading, Steve Clarke. And then you get Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday, Charlton. Right away, I look at that and I think goals.
Yeah, in this division, what I found is that anyone could beat anyone on any given day, to be honest. So the main thing is we just we stay positive. keep playing the way we're doing, because obviously what surprised me the most when I came here is how good a football Derby played. I mean, I was at Brighton and we played Derby and they battered us 3-0. But when you're here and you see it every day training and the players that have got here, if Derby don't go up, it'll be a travesty. But as I said, we can't take anything for granted. We've got to keep playing the way we're playing. And hopefully, as I said, at the end of it, it'll be a big reward for us.
What do you think has been perhaps the change in the way that Derby have played? Obviously, lost out last year in the final. Some teams take a backward step, but they don't seem to. They seem to have pushed on and brought players like yourself, Tom Ince in, and it seems to be working.
Yeah, I mean, you got to put it down to Steve, the boss. I mean, he came. I had a conversation with him before I came in. Obviously, that's why I signed here. A few other loan guys and the signers have all spoke to him, and that's the reason we've all signed here, because he's given us the idea and the belief of where we're going to go and what's at the end of it. And I think that's why, again, this season, even before I got here, Derby were flying, because obviously they believe in the manager, they believe in the direction he's taking them, and it's playing dividend on the pitch.
Coaching as well. Does he spend a lot of time down and out on the coach, Steve? Because you talk to him, they say top class on the training ground. Yeah,
I mean, I had him before when I was at, with England. And so I knew how much of a good coach he was. And then, to be fair, he's a guy who, when I came here, he takes most of the sessions, so he likes to be involved. He likes to, as you said, coach, take the sessions, really one-to-one, some of the sessions, really, into it. And as I said, that's probably why Derby are playing as well as they are and the way they do, because he drums it into us every day how we need to play, and I said we're all playing well.
And also, I would imagine at home, Dan, and that home crowd at the iPro, it's great, it's noisy, and Derby are a well-supported club. In fact, the whole club is set up for the Premier.
Yeah, I mean, even the way we play set up for the league, as you said, the stadium's lovely, the training ground's brilliant, and the supporters, they fill it, every week. They're cheering, even away at Bournemouth on a Tuesday night. Our section was sold out, so the supporters are really passionate about the football club now, and so it's just down to us players on the pitch now to get it all right and give them something to cheer about.
Darren, keep the goals coming, mate. Enjoy it, Derby, and who knows, we'll see what happens in the future. Thank you for joining us, Darren.
Yeah, good luck.
No problem.
And good luck against Reading. Steve Clark doing a good job at Reading as well. That's a tough game.